In 1 Nephi chapter 17, the prophet Nephi presents a very egalitarian, I don't know if egalitarian is the right word, but a very fair theology here. And starting in verse 35, he says, "Behold, the Lord esteemeth all flesh in one. He that is righteous is favored of God. But behold, this people had rejected every word of God, and they were ripe in iniquity. And the fullness of the wrath of God was upon them, and the Lord did curse the land unto them, and bless it unto our fathers. Yea, he did curse it against them unto their destruction, and did bless it unto our fathers, unto their obtaining power over it." So here he's talking about the Exodus and Moses and the children of Israel. Well, the children of Israel and Joshua really inheriting the promised land. And he's saying that the people were thrown out of the promised land. So like the Amorites and all the people who were kicked out of the promised land had rejected the word of God and were ripe in iniquity. So he's saying it's not because Moses and the children of Israel were just chosen just because God liked them better. He's saying that they were more likely to listen to God. And that it wasn't that the land itself is inherently blessed. It's just that the people who listen to God, God blesses the land for them. And if you don't listen to God, God's going to curse the land. It's not like there's nothing magical in the land. It's in listening to God and obeying God. He continues in verse 36, "Behold, the Lord hath created the earth that it should be inhabited, and he hath created his children that they should possess it. And he raiseth up a righteous nation, and destroyeth the nations of the wicked. And he leadeth away the righteous unto precious lands, and the wicked he destroyeth, and curseth the land unto them for their sakes. He ruleth high in the heavens, for it is throne, and the earth is his footstool. And he loveth those who will have him to be their God. Behold, he loved our fathers, and he covenanted with them, yea, even Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And he remembered the covenants which he had made, wherefore he did bring them up out of the land of Egypt." So it's not that these people are special. It's that they love God. And I think that part of where people trip up with the gospel sometimes, but also with patriotism and other things, is they think that somehow they are better than other people just because of who they are, or who their history, what their history is, or who their parents are, or whatever it is. And that's not the case. What defines you is your character. And what defines you is whether you're going to have God as your God or not. And that's what leads to blessings or cursings. It's not the color of your skin. It's not your ancestry. It's not where you're living. It's whether you will have God to be your God.